All right, we will have a block. And if you don't have a block, you can use a little pillow or a little ball. Okay, so let's start with the block sitting. If you don't have a block, you are just going to sit normally. Okay, if you have the block, I'll show you a couple different ways to sit. You can also do this with a folded blanket under you or a folded towel. You can have the block like that, the long way, so your sit bones fit on it, and you can have your legs outstretched. Or you're going to stop at the one that's comfortable. You can put one foot in front of the block and then the other one in front of that and have both knees on the floor and Siddhasana. This is nice. You can cross your legs in Sukhasana like you normally do, but you're elevated now. And as you see, your knees are no higher than your hips, which is ideal. If you're looking for something a little more exciting, you're going to take your feet next to the block and your knees together in front in Virasana, the hero. Okay, I like that, Helga. Helga just pulled something that looked like a box that had been delivered. Okay. All right, so choose one. That looks good. That looks good, Erin. Charlotte, good. Good, Helga. So any of those choices or your own. All right, yoga with a block. Close the eyes. The sit bones are now your feet. So anchor your sit bones, connect them to the block. Kind of plug them in like you would plug the phone charger into the wall. And then trace the spine upward like a plant that's growing up toward the sun. Now the sun pulls the stem. Lips are gently closed, but there's space in the mouth. The teeth in the back are separated. The tongue's just floating in the middle. No teeth are grinding. Chin is parallel to the floor and has a feeling of being dropped. Navel is back. Chest is forward. Crown of the head is going up to the ceiling. Bring the hands together, the center, the chest. Attention in the forehead region. Inhaling for one nice Om. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. Inhale, tall, wide, fill the lungs, fill the chest. Hold. Exhale, gently open the eyes. Reach the arms up, thumbs face back, pinky finger forward, and descend the shoulder blades down the back. Grow the spine tall and push the sit bones into the block or the floor. Inhale. Exhale, plugged into that block, but lifting out of it at the same time. Inhale. Exhale, this will nicely open your lower back. Inhale, good. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Good, Helga. Pull the breath. Exhale, release the arms down. Drop chin to chest. Roll the head to the right. Back. Left. Front. Again. Right. Back. Left. Front. One more. Right. Back. Left. Front. Reverse. Go left. Back. Right. Front. Left. Back. Right. Front. One more. Left. Back. Right. And front. If your legs are crossed, change the cross of your legs. Good. Now grab opposite elbows. Pull the elbows up and move the shoulders forward and back a little bit in opposition. Feel like you're trying to get everything loose down the sides of the back. You can go a little faster if you have the coordination. Get a little vigor going. The cold weather, you need more vigorous breathing exercise. Yeah, good. And bring those arms down. Now, Kate, grab your hands behind your back. So see if you can get your hands now to your shoulders. Push the back of the head back into the cross of the arms and hold. 1, 2, grab onto those arms. 3, 4, 5. Now change, which is cross in front. Try to get right down near those shoulders. Push your head back. 1, 2, lift the armpits. 3, 4, 5, and release. Reach the arms forward, palms up, curl the fingers in, bend at the wrist, and then stretch flat. Curl the toes, turn the palms up, everybody. Curl, yes, and flat. And curl the fingers, stretch the wrist, and flat, and curl, bend the wrist, and flat. Turn the palms down, same thing. Curl the fingers under, try to touch your knuckles to your arm, and flat. And curl, FYI, that's not technically possible. And flat, and curl, and flat, and curl it in, and flat. Take your arms out to the side, turn your arms out, in, out, in. Now this comes from your shoulder, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, and enhance the hips, push the hips down. And now again, the shoulders shimmy, like you're trying to get a little more space between each and every vertebrae. You're like rattling the spine loose, shaking it. It really does loosen up when you do that. And release. Okay, now we're going to come to hands and knees. You can take the block away for just a second. Come to hands and knees. And in a second, I'll show you what to do with the block or the ball. We'll be able to use the ball next year. Flex the right foot back. Line up your ankle. Now think of this, your ankle, your knee, and your hip. So line that up. Feel ankle, knee, hip, line it up. Straight back, nothing collapse in the spine. And replace the knee in. Good, Mary. Flex the left foot out. Now feel it. Ankle, knee, hip. As you focus, they're going to line up. Ankle, knee, hip, spine. Nothing collapse. Lift out of the shoulders. And come in. Knees apart, toes together. Sit back. Bend the elbows. Bring the thumbs together. And drop the head to the floor right between the elbows. Balasana, the baby pose. Anytime you get tired during the practice, you can take this pose. It'll rest, rejuvenate everything. Deep breaths all the way into the hips. Push the shins down, come up. And we are going to take the block or your 6-inch ball, and we're going to place it between the inner thigh. I put it like this, like way up at the top, but you can do it how feels good. Okay. If you have a ball, it might be like right there in the middle on the fleshy part. Doesn't hurt. Okay. Then put your hands right under your shoulders, and we'll do our regular tap. You're going to round the back and feel like you're pulling the block up toward the pelvis. And then arch the back, roll the inner thighs back, and look up, sway the back. Good, Tina. Good, Eric. Round the back, pull up on the block like a suction. And then arch the back, roll the inner thighs to back like you're trying to push the block out through the back. Good. And around, nice, Mary. And arch. This will help strengthen the inner and outer leg, tone it. It will help also to strengthen the muscles around the hip. And round. Help the core strength. And arch. Anytime you apply pressure in the inner thigh, it helps. Use the stomach muscle automatically. Feel it. Squeeze the block around. Now feel the more you squeeze, the more you can suck in the belly. They work together, the inner thigh, the belly, the inner thigh, the belly. And inhale, arch. Looks good, everybody. Exhale, round, squeeze, and feel that scoop pushing out all the breath. Inhale, arch. And around. Top toes under. Lift the knees up and push the heels back. So you're in a bent knee, downward dog. You're holding the block. You're pulling the block up toward the navel, and you're rolling the block back like you're going to shoot it out behind you. Keep your knees bent and seal down your thumb, your pointer finger, each and every knuckle. Wrap your triceps in and pull your shoulders real long. So you're stretched from your hips all the way through to your hands. Slowly straighten your knees, keeping the stretch from the hips to the hands. Inhale. Exhale, draw the block up, roll the inner thighs back. Inhale. Exhale, sink the balls of the feet, spread the balls of the feet super wide, relax the toes. Inhale, good Charlotte. Exhale, lift the kneecaps. Inhale, stretch from your hips to your hands. Exhale, press the thumb, pointer, all the knuckles, all the fingers. One more, inhale. Exhale, now walk your feet forward, keep the block. I know it seems crazy, but it's okay to be a little crazy. Let's hang over. Some of us are gonna have to bend our knees here. If it gets too much, you can always take breaks. Take the block out and then reapply it when your muscles feel like recovered. Your muscles may shake a little bit. That's normal because you're using them. These are muscles we try to activate when we don't have anything to squeeze. When you don't have anything to squeeze, you try to activate that muscle, but it is like a self-created resistance without an actual object. You imagine you're squeezing and the muscles activate. Get a nice forward bend, just relaxing your toes, the balls of the feet spreading out. We're transferring the weight now to our feet. Bring your hands to your hips, bend the knees, come to a flat back. Pull the buttocks way back. Stretch. Roll the inner thigh back. Try to squeeze all along the block. Pull the chest forward, pull the navel forward. Think the navel is going to go past your big toe. Navel past the big toe, tailbone back. That's right, Eric. Navel past your big toe, tailbone back. And coming up, grab the block out and rest. See, use those muscles, nice. Now you're gonna put the block in the hand. You don't have the block, you just pantomime. Helga's looking for something here, okay. Camera a little better here. Okay. All right. I think my cameraman skill is getting worse, not better. After all these months, it's actually getting worse. Now bring the feet together and put your palms on the block. Yes, think you don't need your fingertips, Tina. So you're holding like this, not like that, long. Okay, so you're really just using the muscles in the arm. Okay, feet together, Urdhva Hastasana. Take the arms overhead, thumb back, pinky finger forward, arms right near the ear. Now imagine the block in the legs. Use those same muscles you were using. Inner thigh squeeze, inner thigh roll back, like you're holding something, the navel pulling in with the squeeze, and then push the block up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. This is very good for your back. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale. If it's not comfortable, you don't need to use the block. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach the right hand and the right foot. Exhale. Inhale, reach the left hand and the left foot. Exhale, now reach both feet, both arms up. Exhale and come down. Hold the block behind you. Legs together. Pull the shoulders back, tuck the chin. Inhale. Exhale. This is like you're trying to pull the block apart. Inhale. Exhale, chin to the collarbones. Inhale. Exhale, imagine the block between the inner thigh. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the triceps in. Inhale, drop the head. Exhale, drop tailbone. Inhale. Exhale, and come center. Take your feet apart and put it in the palms again, the thumb forward. Take up, thumb will be back now, and bend to the right for the waist. And lift up, good, Don. And over to the left. And up, now reach the block up a little higher so it all goes out of the Zoom camera. And over to the right. Good, Eric. And up, good, Susan. Susan, very good with your head going with it. Yeah, everyone, let your head go. Go to the side as well. And up. Now really lift all those hips, heels forward, last two. And go side. And up. And go side. And up. Take the block in the inner thigh. Step the feet hip width apart again. You could even use a folded up towel or something, or a pillow. Squeeze it in. Now reach your arms up, pretend you have the block in your hands now. Roll the inner thigh to the back, squeeze in, lengthen the back of the neck and bend to the right. And feel that stability of your legs and go to the left. Feel the stability when you apply those muscles. And come up and go to the right. Good, Mary. And up and go to the left. Good, Bob. And up and go to the right. And up and go to the left. And up. Take the block. Now, nobody likes this exercise but me. Well, maybe Don will like it. We'll try. I know it seems silly, but I want you to try to balance the block on your head. If you don't have a block, you can use a book. And even though I like this exercise, I'm not very good at it. So if my block falls, you try to keep yours. Okay. Now, under the block, apply the leg muscles. Inner thighs roll back, inner thighs squeeze in. Push the block up at the head, like you're trying to press it up to the ceiling as you press your feet. The part of your head that is touching the block and pushing is the same spot you do a headstand. Okay, so whether you do a headstand or not, you know this. This could even be your modification for a headstand. You stand and you push the block, that spot. Chin is parallel with the floor. Legs are held together. Everything's like in a tube, one piece. Your buttocks are in, your chest is in, your arms are in, your legs are in, everything's in. Your nose is in, the back of the head is in. Okay, now let's make it interesting. Shift to the left leg and see if you can just remove the right foot. Don't get any shorter. Pretend you're at the doctor and they're measuring your height. You want good score. And this is what you do in headstand. You just feel for that balance all through the head. Change your feet on your own time. Push the block up. Use the inner thigh of the core. Push that block up, up, up. And lower down. Take the block. Now, if you don't have a block, don't worry about this. What you're going to do is you're going to put it under the left leg. Bob, no, not for you. Let's see. Anyone else? Let's see. Charlotte, if you want to try this, you can go to the wall. Charlotte, anyone else who has a funny knee or a hip vulnerability, you hold on to something, okay? Everyone else, you can step onto the block with the left foot. Let your right leg hang. Feel like you're pushing the imaginary block up with your head. Take your arms overhead. Inhale. If you're at the wall, you're going to take one arm overhead. Exhale. Inhale. Eventually be able to do all your balances up here. Remember how I told you if you go up a little higher or you stand on a table or something, it changes your perception? Same thing here. Imagine you could do tree pose. Imagine you could do ballet pose here. Really stretch out. Stretch out through your hips. Okay. Bend the left knee to come down and switch the block over. If you have your hand at the wall, you're going to do the other one. Good. We're going to get on that one. Make sure this hip's not up like this. You see how that's crooked? Try to really let this hang down. It's good for your hip socket if it just hangs. And then raise the arms up, thumbs back, Urdhva. You could get really long on your right side. Yes, Erin, that's really long. Good. So press the foot, reach, have the imaginary block on your hand, stretch everything, hold the navel, stretch, reaching up and down. What happened, Helga? There we go. There we go. Stretch, stretch. Feel all that happening in your lower back, your hips. Your balance is good, everybody. To come down, gentle. Bend the right knee and place yourself down. Okay, take the block off to the side. Now this will be a breeze. Turn out the right leg and take your right leg into the tree pose and raise the arms up near the ear. You know the next step is to do this on the block, but we're not going to do that. But just so you know, FYI, you can do all balances on the block. Say you have like one of those Michael Jordan's feet. You might need 2 blocks in a row to hold the foot. For me, the toes are a little bit off. You always want the heel and the ball of the foot on the same surface. That looks great. Let's switch. Other side. Modify accordingly. If you need a different arm, if you need a different foot, go ahead and change it just a little. So it's just perfect and it's challenging, but not straining. Straining is where you're not having fun anymore. Fun is a very important part of stress relief. Because stress is right when we take something way too seriously, right? It's getting seriouser and seriouser, if that's a word, in our head. So the fun helps break that. You notice for serious people or stressed out people, it's actually very hard for them to have fun. We've all been there. Okay, and calm down. Shake out your legs. Good. Loosey, 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 loosey. Okay, open the legs wide. Reach the arms out to the side. Let's go right away to high lunge on the right. Turn the right foot out, pick up the back heel, raise the arms up and lunge. Good, now bend the back knee and straight. Bend the back knee and straight. Bend and straight. Bend and straight. Hold there. Front leg straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. Place the back knee on the floor. Point the back foot. Grab your waist. Pull the elbows together and look up. Squeeze the elbows. If this is too much, you can hold your knee or you can put your hands on blocks or on the floor. But think you're opening your chest. Stretching your hips, the pelvis. Squeeze the elbows. Good. Hands to the floor. Tuck the back toe. Stretch the back leg and lift the right arm up. Twist to the right. Here you're trying to pull your right knee and your left shoulder toward each other. Press through both feet, spread the toes. Look up if possible. Now, put your right hand where your left hand is. Right there next to it. Turn your back heel down. So you're going to turn it. That's right, Mary. Now stay there. Your right knee's bent, your back leg straight. You're going to lift the left arm up to the ceiling in extended angle pose. If this is too much, you can lean your elbow on the knee. Your arm will be in front. So your knee is touching the back of your arm. Yes, Helga. Good. Now gently push up and come all the way up. Parallel the feet where we began. High lunge to the left. Arms, turn the left foot. Bring the arms up, pick up the back heel, lunge. And there you are, right in the place. You can always hold a wall. Back knee bends and straightens. Bends and straightens. Bend and straight. Bend and straight. Hold. Front leg straighten and bend. straighten and bend, straighten and bend, straighten and bend. Feel that nice lunge, lowering that left hip. Back knee to the floor, point the back foot. Grab your waist or where you did on the first side. Lift your stomach, squeeze your elbows back, and start to gaze up to the ceiling. The gaze in yoga is called drishti. You're focusing through the eyes. It's a gaze. You can really see pretty much the whole room, but you're gazing specifically upward. Some yogas talk about the drishti more than others. Ashtanga yoga, for example, everything has a set drishti, and they focus on it for concentration. Hands to the floor. So far, so good. That's nice, Tina. Moving nice and graceful. Good. Tuck the back toe under straight the back knee and lift your left arm, turning your left knee, your right shoulder toward one another. Breathing here. Left hand comes down inside the foot. Turn the back heel down. Keep bending your left knee, stretch your right, and lift your top arm up to the ceiling. Yes, good. This is Parsvottanasana, B. Stretching, opening, wherever you are is good. Keep pressing your feet, feel for your balance. Everything's a balance. Even if you have 3 things on the floor, 1 thing, 2 things, 5 things, 4 things, still a sense of balance. Now slowly start to push through your feet and come up, parallel and heel toe the feet together. Hug the right knee into the chest, squeeze. This is just for a stretch. Squeeze. You can also do it sitting. Good, Helga. Nice. And lower. And squeeze. Just keep gazing out. Drishti's right in front, right out ahead. Good, Susan. And down. Now see if you can do the same thing to the back. Grab the foot. You can grab the foot in the front and then carry it to the back. This is for your thigh, your knee, your hip flexor, your abdomen. And release. And same thing. This is harder, right? Yeah. Anything with your leg to the back is going to be technically harder. Yeah, nice, Bob. Bob, really good posture. You can squeeze the shoulders back like we're doing in Kapiasana. Good, and release. Now we're gonna do our vinyasa, our downward dog, plank, lower to the floor, cobra, downward dog. If you wanna try with the block, it's really nice, but you don't have to. You could also use Alexandra, the 6-inch ball. You just put it in the thigh or a rolled up hand towel, like the one from the kitchen. Everyone has one of those, right? Okay, so we're gonna start at the back of our mat. I know this is a lot to think about for a Friday morning. Tuck the chin and roll down, but these, trust me, these are really important muscles. And it's gonna help your knees to strengthen them. It's gonna help your posture. It's gonna help your core muscles to strengthen the inner leg. Roll out, downward dog. So you just walk, 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 walk. So you can't walk your hands anymore, pretty far away from your feet, like as far as you can get without losing control. Roll forward to plank. You're gonna pick that block up, lift the stomach. Now lower your body to the floor. Point your toes, cobra pose. Roll your inner thighs to the ceiling and squeeze in on the block. Tuck the toes, flex. Downward dog, picking that block up with you. So I don't see any blocks sitting there all by themselves on the middle of the floor. You pick the block up with the legs, carry it with you. Repeat, inhale, roll to the plank. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, cobra in. Squeeze the block. Tuck toes, downward dog. This is the hardest one to make look graceful. Keep going smooth. Okay, we do that 3 more times. Inhale, roll the plank. If you're tired, take a child's pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Good, Mary. Good, Helga. That's it, Eric. Inhale, roll the plank. Use the stomach, spread the toes. Exhale, lower, under control. Inhale, cobra. Pull the shoulders back, back, back. Press the pelvis to the floor. Squeeze the block. Your buttocks will be like pushing against the block. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. And if you don't have the block, you can always just squeeze the legs together, imagine. Now, here's one variation. Inhale, roll forward to a plank. Now you can either stay here, you can try some push-ups. If you're new to push-up, just do very little. Doesn't have to be big, but see if you can bend, stretch a little bit. And then lower to the floor. Bend your knees, grab your ankles, and see if you can lift the block up off the floor when you come up in the bow. And lift the block up, 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 and lower down. Bend the knees, grab, lift the block up, squeeze, squeeze, try to pick it off the floor, and come down. This time, keep your arms and legs straight. Lift your arms, legs, chest, and try to pick the block up. All of a sudden, I don't know about you, but my block feels like a concrete block. And come down. The trick is to roll the inner thigh up to the ceiling. Really get in. Okay, come up. Keep the inner thigh rolled in. Try to pick up the block. Try to pick up your shin bones. And come down. Hands under the shoulders. Cobra pose. Open the back of the hips. Downward dog. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, stretch the shoulders. This is where your handstand here. Inhale. Exhale. Downward dog 2 is a good substitute for handstand. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Walk your hands to your feet. Clasp opposite elbows and hang. Hang, hang, hang. Switch the elbows and hang. So if you're pulling the elbows toward the floor like magnets, the floor and elbow pulling toward each other. Hands to hips, bend the knee, flat back. Try to reach the navel past the toes. And come up. Take the block out. And come to sitting. So far, so good. No one's cold anymore. That's good. Stretch the legs out. Now, we're going to stretch that muscle we've been using. Take hold of it inside the right foot. You can put your strap around the foot as well. Okay, if you can't reach the foot, you can hook strap. Okay. The left hand will just push the left thigh down. You're going to try to unfold the leg sideways. Yeah, okay, good. It's turn out in the hip. Now we're lengthening that muscle we've been squeezing. This muscle usually weaker. You know, it's like a lot of athletes, they pull this. It's very hard to get strong. You do a lot for this muscle in yoga. One, the mountain pose, you're always squeezing. Bridge pose, you're squeezing. Cobra pose, you're squeezing. You're using it. A lot of workouts and sports are very quadricep dominated. So this muscle keeps getting stronger and stronger, but these can stay weak. And then it'd be easy to pull. Okay, let's switch that one out. I know Bob's like, can we talk when we're in a different pose, like Shavasana? Okay. Okay. So we're turning. These muscles are easy. It's not one muscle. It's 5 muscles in here that make up one muscle group. And one of those muscles is long. The other muscles are like squeezer muscles at the top here. Yeah, that's good, Charlotte. Now breathing, and you got it. All right, don't forget the breathing. Stretch. Get some breath. Yeah, Tina, good. Get some breath. And coming out. Good. Hold your right side with your left hand. Right hand behind you. Pull the elbows apart and turn. Start to look over the right shoulder, pulling your elbows as wide as they go. You'll feel a stretch in your shoulder. The whole left side of your back lengthening. From the lower back all the way to the left side of your neck. Turning, twisting, breathing. Return, right hand to the left thigh, left hand behind, lower back forward and up. Now lift and turn. Yes, hear it. Lift and turn. Now you're making a stretch from the lower right back. Trace it all the way through the back of the right shoulder, the right side of the neck, everything long and lengthened there. Return, star pose. Bring the soles of the feet together, clasp the fingers around the toes, and pull the elbows out to the side. Head will be right over the feet. Might have to shimmy your shoulders or your back a little bit. If it's impossible, you can try sitting on the block.
Sometimes poses seem impossible. I have a couple poses like that. Like, I just can't do it for some reason. It's normal. Everybody has a pose they can't do. Even Dharma.
And coming up now, take that block and put it this way between your feet and pull the feet in a little closer. This time, lean your elbows against. See, then you're gonna put your sternum on the block. That will keep you busy for the rest of the day. Yeah, that's right, Helga. Chest bar, good. Yes, all that back bending comes in handy here because even though we're doing a forward bend, to get your sternum to block, you need your back bend muscles. Does that make sense? Every now and then I make sense. It's really exciting. And come up, unfold your legs and see if you can put the chest on the block here. Here, of course, again, it's for those inner legs. The inner legs are going to affect your hips and your knees. Return up and turn the block this way. I'm warning you, this makes it harder. You bring the feet here, you pull in. It's like you can barely sit up. I think you're right at a wall with your back and your shoulder blades. Pull in as much as you can. If you have a knee issue, you might have to move the block forward like that, or if you can't sit up. Charlotte, turn your legs out so the soles of your feet are holding the block, not the inside. Okay, now try to go a little forward here. You can even take your fingertips back here and push. Sometimes it's just we're not even. We have one hip that's ready to open and one not, and it blocks up the whole thing. So keep focusing on both sockets opening. Yeah, Mary's is good. Eric's is good. Charlotte, very good. You feel it here, Tina? Okay, good. And come up, stretch the legs out. And now see if you can put your abdomen on the block. And don't worry if it's not touching. So don't worry about it. It's just for fun. And return. Take the block away and come back to the star pose. This is the one where your feet are further away. Grab the feet. Now see if you can come further over. Give a good waddle. Get a good. Now see if you can get your head more into your feet. Even if you go a millimeter more, this is good. Because all those other things we did with the block, it helped to make this one better. Okay, should feel a little easier now. To get your best pose there and take 5 deep breaths in, out 1, in, out 2, in, out 3, in, out 4, in, out 5. Kamina. I thought it looked better all around. Thumbs up if it was better. Yeah, good, 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 good. The block is good for stretching. It's also good for just toning and making us more aware of this part of our body. Okay, one more block exercise. These are the bridges. So what you do, you want to lay down first and then put the ball or the block or your rolled it up towel. If you don't have anything, don't worry about it. You do this pose all the time. You do it the same. Okay. All right. You roll the inner thigh toward the floor. That's it, Charlotte. Ooh, your feet landed perfect. Hands at your side. Feel you're rolling your inner thigh to the floor. That's going to arch your lower back a little bit, but just normal. And then evenly squeezing on the block. I notice my left leg squeezes more, so I apply a little bit more on the right so that it really feels the same amount. Now, holding the block, draw all your buttock and abdominal muscles in toward the belly button. Roll your tailbone up to the ceiling, keeping the hold on the block. FYI, it's going to be harder to lift, but it's going to be correct, okay? Inhale. Exhale, pulling everything toward the belly button. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the block evenly. Inhale. Exhale, press your shoulders back. Inhale, good, done. Exhale. Inhale, everything converging in the belly, lift the buttock. Exhale, squeeze that block and roll down. Take the block, everybody, in your hand. Lift your buttocks up and put the block under your tailbone. You can put it low, medium, or high. I'm putting mine in the medium, but you can go either one. But it's on the tailbone, so it's nothing's on your lower back vertebrae, just your tailbone. Let me see. And if you remove your hands, you can stay, right? Yeah, Charlotte, good. Now stretch out your right leg, left leg, and hang over the block like this. Tina, put your feet on the floor one at a time. What this is doing, this is a counter for sitting. You're going to open up everything in the front of your pelvis. Your tailbone's there. There should be no pressure like the edge of a block on your lower back. Your hand could touch your whole lower back, just your tail that's on the block. Yes, Mary, good. Relax your feet. Sometimes we'll strap our legs together in this one so we can really relax the legs. Is it comfortable, Eric? If it's not, you can do one leg at a time for about 5 counts and then switch. Because true or false, this counts as a back bend. Absolutely. This is what we're doing when we're on our stomach and we're trying to lift our legs off the floor. Think your belly's touching the ceiling. Your thighs would be off, your chest would be off. It's the Shalabhasana upside down. And this is a good modification for wheel pose, Urdhva Dhanurasana, any kind of bridge pose, any kind of back bend. It's restorative, but it's pretty intense. Okay, bend the knees one at a time. Place the feet, curl the tailbone under, lift with your hand, pull the block out. Ta-da! And roll down. Very good, everyone. Hug the knees into the chest. Very, very good. Flex the feet and point. It always feels good when you take the block away. And flex and point. And flex and point. And flex and point. Happy baby. Flex your feet up to the ceiling. Grab your ankle, your feet, your hamstrings, and pull the knees toward the floor. Yes, Charlotte, good. Pull your shoulders back. Tip a little to the left, straighten your left leg. Back to the happy baby. Tip to the right, straighten out the right leg. Back to the happy baby. Tip to the left, straighten the left leg out. Like you're falling to the left. Yeah. And happy baby. And one more. Tip to the right, straighten the right leg out. And happy baby. Straighten both legs out. Spin the ankles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 5, 4. Open wide, everyone. 3, 2. Open. Hug the knees in. Round your head up to the knees. Lower the head. Take the arms open like a cactus and let your legs fall to the left. Just relaxing everything now, you guys. Just relaxing. Work hard. Let the breathing just go wherever it needs. Kind of tell the body, take as much breath as you need. It knows. And then up and over to the other side, the legs. Good, Eric. Good, Tina. Breathing. As much breath as the body needs. Imagine how much breath does the body need? To let go of all the stress, to let go of all the tightness, to relax, to open up in this pose. How much breath does that body need? Probably a lot. Little more than normal. And return, hug the right knee and stretch your left leg out. Now hold under the leg and extend the leg up, round your head up to meet the leg. Lower the head. Hug both knees in. Hug your left knee and send your right leg down along the floor. Extend the leg up, holding the back of the leg somewhere. Round your head up. Good. Roll the head down. Bend the knee. Hug both knees in. Shavasana. Palms turn up. They're about in line with the navel. Lower than the shoulders. Legs flip out. Really let go of all the muscle in the inner leg, the top of the hips. Let the eyes close. Let go of all tension on your hands, your fingers, your fingertips. Let go of all tension on the shoulder. Let go of all tension from the week, the day so far. So let it all go. The chest, the lungs, the heart, all soft. Relax the chin, the jaw, the teeth in the back, the tongue. Relax the whole sinus region. Feel everything open and clear. Healthy sinus. Deep breath in. Slow breath out.
Bend the knees, place the feet flat. Take a couple more breaths there, really relaxing your spine. Hug your knees into the chest. Rock a little side to side, real loose. Just a little after Shavasana movement. Rolling to one side and returning up to sitting. Absorbing the benefit of the practice. Grounding yourself in a peaceful mind, free of worry and upset. Steady, equipoise, calm, sharp. Hands come together. Inhale. Hari Om Tat Sat. Namaste. Thank you for participating in Yoga with a Block. You were good sports. Have a good day, you guys. Namaste.